Hey, what's going on, everybody? Brock here from the Spicy Sports, doing another look forward for a Counter-Strike tournament. This one is Intel Extreme Masters Season 14 Sydney. So I think this is the second or third Sydney event, in which are always a good time. The crowd there is amazing. They always bring out a lot of cool people, a lot of great commentary. Everyone's just kind of getting wild down in Australia. So it's a really fun tournament to watch, especially if you haven't seen it before. I highly recommend taking a look at it. Also, the teams that are invited are pretty interesting. They have a lot of Australian teams coming to the event and Asian teams as well, so it's pretty cool to see those teams play. So let's just go through all of the teams. So the teams that are attending are FaZe Clan, Fnatic, Team Liquid, MIBR, Mouse Sports, NIP, Ninjas in Pajamas, NRG Esports, and Renegades. So those are the invited teams. The teams that made it through qualifiers are Heroic, making it through the GGBet Sydney Invitational, Big, making it through the European qualifier, United, making it through the North American qualifier. Actually, so I'll get into that later, whatever. Vici Gaming, making it through the Greater Chinese qualifier. The East Asian qualifier went to MVP PK, which is a Korean team. I don't really know many of those players, but the Southeast Asian qualifier went to Boot Dreamscape, a team that has some pretty notable names, if you're into the Asian region, that is. And then the Oceania qualifier, Greyhound, and then there is still the IEM Sydney Derby, which has 4 Australian teams. They're going to battle it out for the final spot in IEM Sydney. Those teams being Genuine Gaming, Chiefs Esport Club, Athletico, and Breakaway. I guess probably the most known team from that would be Chiefs, the Zusi and Offsnoo. Athletico Esports has the advantage of having probably the best named player ever with Smooth Criminal 22. So I'm picking them to go through. Yeah, so I guess I will just quickly go through how the tournament is set up, and then I'll go just into more detail on each of the teams, what to expect, what kind of new players are going on, that kind of stuff. So it runs between April 30th and May 2nd, so it's coming up pretty soon. It's a double elimination format. It doesn't run normally. Have we seen in a lot of tournaments where it's either group stage going into the playoffs or a Swiss system going into the playoffs? It is just, it's just the playoffs basically. It looks like a total mess, but it's honestly pretty easy. It's just standard double elimination, basically. The first matches are all best of 1, and every match after that is best of 3, so there's a lot of Counter-Strike going on, which is great. Yeah, winner gets $100,000, the rest get less, normal stuff there. And I guess we'll just go through the team. So on the website I'm looking at right now, it says FaZe Clan doesn't have a 5th, although I'm pretty sure Adren is still a part of FaZe Clan, so I think he is still going. Or maybe he can't because he played qualifiers with another team. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Anyway, Fnatic, coming off a pretty dismal couple of tournaments. It's going to be interesting to see how well they do. Liquid looking second best as ever. MIBR looking MIBR. Mouse Sports with a pretty much completely redesigned team. It's going to be really interesting to see how well they do. They seem to do really well going through the European Pro League. Yeah, with Chris J, Rops, Kerrigan as the new in-game leader, pretty much the, I guess, world-renowned in-game leader, Kerrigan. Woxic as their opper, and then Frozen as their 5th, kind of their young gun that is on the team now. NIP is NIP, not much changes there. NRG has Tarek, that's really the only new change. Renegades, no really big changes there. Heroic is playing with a team that I don't even know what happened to Heroic anymore. Freiburg's still on there. S3 tag, SE tag is still there. But I got Mertz, Blame F, and Stavin. I think Blame F has been hyped pretty heavily, so it's going to be interesting to see how well they do in the tournament. They made it through the Invitational, so I guess that's a pretty good sign that they're going to do okay. Big made it through the European qualifiers somehow. Big has been looking absolutely terrible throughout the major that happened in the subsequent tournaments with Antares. This is pretty much... This, I think, would be a make-or-break tournament for Big. If they do not do well in this tournament, they need to either get Smooya back somehow, pay the man like as much as he wants, because this lineup is just not working. I don't know if it's communication, don't know if it's just players not kind of working together well, but something is just not working with this big lineup. United. Okay, so the United spot actually went to Swole Patrol. Swole Patrol beat United in the finals of the North American qualifier. Then United, with a really classic dick move, just said, fuck you, I'm going to buy your team. And they did. They just bought they bought the core of Swole Patrol after Swole Patrol beat them. So then United got the spot in the tournament, which is kind of shady for the other two players. So they bought Vanity Food and Marque from Soul Patrol, and they left Som and Swag, so kind of sucks for Som and Swag, but again, pretty good for Vanity Food and Marque because they technically did win. United still kind of a dick move, but whatever. Vichy is looking Vichy. MIP or MVPPK, a team I don't really know. Going to be interesting to watch them play. Boot Dreamscape, Splashkey and Bulbasaur are both pretty well-known players. Benkai, I think, as well. Greyhound is looking the same, except now they have Sicko instead of Sterling as their opera, so that's going to be pretty cool to watch him play. And then the IEM Sydney Derby has yet to happen, so we don't know what the last team is going to be there. So in my opinion, what team is going to shine? Or I guess teams. So it's going to be interesting because Astralis is not at this tournament, so it's kind of an open bag to see who's going to win. And it's going to, in my opinion, at least make it more fun to watch, even though Astralis did lose in Blast Pro Series Miami. I think that was more of a fluke than anything, a lot of BO1s. But so in my opinion, the teams going into this that are the strongest fundamentally are Liquid, obviously, FaZe Clan, Mouse Sports, probably Renegades. Honestly, they've had the most success out of all the teams. They've been consistently good. They don't really have any all-star players, I guess, other than JKS, who's pretty good, but they've just been looking solid fundamentally, and that's just what you need in this year of Counter-Strike. Is you just need a solid team more than you need a star player, so yeah, FaZe Clan, Team Liquid, Mouse Sports, and Renegades. Some other teams that could do well, MIBR Energy and NIP, even maybe Fnatic, so all the invited teams are pretty good. Some wildcards from the qualifiers, I would say probably not United. Definitely not Big. Maybe a team like Greyhound could upset because they're in Australia. They have kind of the home plate advantage. Yeah, that's it. That's probably about it. So that's my look forward to the Intel Extreme Masters 14 in Sydney. It starts in just a couple weeks from now, so right at the end of April. I definitely recommend going out to watch it if you haven't seen a Sydney major or a Sydney tournament before, because the crowd and everything they do just goes absolutely fucking insane. So it's really great to watch. Yeah, that's everything. If you like the video, make sure to like it, subscribe if you want to see more esports content from the Spice Esports. I've been Brock, and thank you guys for watching.